Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Resurrected, Part 5. This episode is going to be our Collectathon episode.
That was exciting sounding.
Or better or worse. So, I actually came up with a question this time.
That's exciting.
It is not directly related to Zelda, but Zelda is a part of it.
Okay.
And the question is, I was thinking about Sonic, and question came to mind, is there such thing as an unkillable franchise in video games?
Okay, I can take that.
And I think it's relevant to Zelda because I would say that, Zelda and Mario being among those massive
They would be the closest
franchises.
Yeah, they'd be the closest bets for that. Well, I will think on that, and we return to that in like 5 minutes to the end of the video?
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
So that is the question. So what we are doing right now is we are tempering the sword, which will make it do 3 damage instead of 2. However,
Alright.
during the duration that they are tempering it, of which there is, yes, an actual duration, we have no weapon.
Do you know how long it is?
I do not know exactly how long it is, but there are certain things that need to be done anyway, so
Okay.
there's no real downside to simply doing them while we wait.
Ah.
Such as this.
Which is right outside their house?
It's right outside their house and will give us, well, it will essentially make everything cost half as much.
Nice. Half as much magic to cast spells and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
that will be super helpful later on for certain puzzles and certain boss
certain boss.
encounters.
Alrighty then.
Rather, a certain boss encounter. We will also knock all these down.
For a particular reason?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Which you will see before too long. Hopefully I'll attack the bird enough times to get it pissed off and call all its friends. There we go.
That's exciting.
Come down here.
I probably would have gotten bored and discovered that on accident.
And here's a piece of heart.
Alright.
And lastly, we will come up here, find this chest. We can never open it, but we can take it with us.
I just carry the chest around? Nice.
We will head back to the light world.
Does it follow us? Ooh, it does.
It does. Use our flute.
What did the flute do? Oh, it just brings the bird.
Mm-hmm. And we'll want to go here.
The desert. Alright.
Indeed. And we cannot use the Pegasus boots, or it will stay back.
Lose
It won't follow.
Yeah. Okay.
And we will take it. Oh, unfortunately I have no weapon, so... Ow.
You have the boomerang and the hammer. Can you
To this person, who will give us
Unlock.
the final bottle.
Nice. Did we get the one that was under the watery area? I didn't think we got that
Bridge? Yes, I did.
Yeah. one. Oh, did we? Alright.
And now we have 4 bottles. We will
Nice.
take the bird back to the town. Oops. I will run. Run.
Nice. So where are we going to now? Just our little portal?
Nope. And by now they should be done with the sword.
Oh, nice. That was quick.
And there it is. The
Yay.
tempered sword.
It's red now.
And you can't hear it, but it has a very, very nice... makes a very nice sound when it swings.
Okay.
A very pleasant whooshing sound.
As all swords should.
Indeed. So now that that little series of item collecting bit is done, we can now go do more item collecting bits.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Item collecting. At least
It's
we have
important.
a sword now.
Indeed. A very powerful sword.
Yes, it is. This is the final one we get, isn't it?
It is.
Alright.
There's nothing over here. sure, but if we go one screen over... Oh, also, the tempered sword can be obtained as soon as you get the Titan's Mitt. So if you're having trouble with the boss...
That we just fought.
You can go and get it and use it there.
So what's in here?
Another
just cracked wall at the end.
Cracked wall at the end. We'll lay down a bomb. I realized that there for half a second we sounded like an actual Let's Play. And we will pick up another piece of art.
Alright.
Fantastic.
I know, this video has been very, informative and official. It hasn't been like all our other ones.
Head back through the portal. Screw up because we teleported back on a piece of the world. Head through the portal properly this time. Drop down here. Break that. Come out here and, yet again, use the mirror.
Alright.
Because we need access to this gravestone that you open by running into it.
What's in here? Another piece of heart?
Nope. In here is the magic cape, which is a very interesting item because it makes you completely invisible, which means that enemies cannot hit you.
I would imagine it also takes a ton of mana to use, or magic, whatever it is.
It does. It's an interesting item nonetheless, and an interesting thing because it's just laying in the world and not required for anything
other than just being cool.
There is two things that it's required for, but none of them are relevant to beating the game.
Alright.
Directly related, I should say. One of which we will view right now.
Alright,
well, coming up here, see that piece of heart up there?
Yeah.
What you do is you come in here.
Oh, is it the little thingies on the floor? That was very descriptive and helpful, I know.
And I can still tell you no, because that's the other use.
Oh, okay.
And now that we have the hook shot, and the cape.
Oh, the cape lets you go through those too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. That's convenient.
We can come out here, get another piece of heart, and complete another heart container.
Right.
There is now only one heart container to go.
And that's from a boss?
No, there's 4 more pieces of heart, but we get them actually on the way or in the remaining dungeons.
Oh, nice. Alright, then.
So now we are going to take the bird and head over to Death Mountain. Because there are 2 things we need from Death Mountain.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm going this way. Apologize for this delay. Head outside. I do believe my Skype is failing. Because I cannot hear anything he's saying.
Oh, fun.
Oh, there we go. You're back.
I'm back? Okay, cool.
Back just in time to hear, oh, fun. How fun.
Well, I was hearing you. You just weren't hearing me. That's weird.
Yes, and now your voice is very mechanic, which is aggravating, but I'll live with it.
Unpleasant, but we're not professional enough to worry about it.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. So
Those are
what
always
you do
fun.
here is use the cape, which is the only way you are going to get across this bit alive.
And you also need to have the half mana, otherwise you wouldn't even be anywhere near be able to make it.
Ooh, just barely made it.
No kidding. Well done. So what's in here? Oh, the blue.
The Cane of Birna. Barna? I don't know.
Birna.
Point is, it is an important item. Oh dear, I cannot use this to get out. Say goodbye to all my fairies.
What, can you not just use the... Oh no, you wouldn't be able to. Oh well, that sucks.
Yep.
You're actually not dying too fast.
Yeah, you can do it without the magic cape, but you're obviously supposed to have it. And actually, once we get this next item, we will have gotten all the all the extra items you can get, with the exception of the level 4 sword and the silver arrows, which you get at the same place.
Alright. Well.
Oh my god, seriously. 1 health again.
And no fairies?
No, I have fairies.
Oh.
So now we have the magic of ether, which is easily the most important magic in the game.
Wasn't it, like, insanely powerful or something?
It's not its power that is important, it is the fact that it is required to open 2 dungeons and solve, I believe, 2 puzzles.
Okay.
Anyway, I can just come in here and get full health again, so...
Thank you, random old man.
Bravo. And I will need to head very quickly to the witch's hut.
Buy your potions?
Buy some potions, but more importantly... Oh, never mind. I thought she would give me, free green. But I guess not. Buy a green. Because we need that.
Then just buy a bunch of blues.
Buy 2 blues. And... trusty flute. Step outside.
And call the birdie again.
Call the bird, and now it is time to head to the 5th dungeon.
Alright.
So, not a major... Oops, I screwed up.
Not too... Nice. Oh well. That wasn't too painful.
So, not a major excursion, but a very profitable one.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah. It still has the little shooty bit from the sword.
It does. Up here is an area where you can permanently increase your bombs and arrows. I, however, am not going to do that because I lack the money to do that.
Oh, you have to pay for it?
You do. And while it's not super expensive...
It's also not in any way important.
Yeah, you have more than enough to survive.
Alright.
So this is Dungeon 5.
It's the ice dungeon.
I honestly think it is the most confusing dungeon in the game.
Oh, fun.
Because there's one part in particular that I'm not sure if it'll still confuse me, but in the past it dealt me a great... very confusing to my child's mind.
Okay, well, hopefully we can figure it out this time.
Yeah, the unfortunate part of the beam is that it only does 1 damage.
Yeah, regardless of what level your sword is.
Yeah, regardless of the level of your sword, the beam will only do 1 damage, and therefore is extremely ineffective.
Well, either way, it's still, you know, it's a cool little bonus, so...
For easy dispatchment of the enemies in this room, bombos.
Nice.
Making
Required
it
very
the
little mana, too.
second most important... I should have used the magic powder and made it into a fairy, but whatever. Making bombos the second most important, well, I guess third. Third most important, first... Yeah.
That did not work. Nice try, though.
That failed on so many levels.
Alright.
Anyway, bombos, the most helpful, I had to think about that one, of the magics.
It's powerful and kill stuff?
Yeah, though not actually required.
Makes sense.
Whereas both
The one we just got is actually required.
both Quake and Ether are required.
Ah. Sounds good.
This room, yet again. In fact, Bombos is basically how to get through this dungeon.
Kill it with fire.
It's claws to live by.
Right. Oh, I remember this room.
Yes, this room is.
Concerns me that I remember this room in particular after so many years. Makes me
Somewhat
wonder
of a
how
pain.
horrible it was.
Makes you wonder how many times you failed it.
Right? I can only imagine.
Are now showing up, but they're not that big a deal.
Cool.
I could bombos these guys, but I could also just do that, and it's just as effective
Just as easy.
and slightly more
Nice.
fun.
Ooh, nice trick.
Go through this room. Attempt to not get hit by the massive fire sticks.
Good job.
Don't get hit by the massive fire sticks. This room, as you can see, has several spots which can be bombed, including a chest with bombs. But for now, we don't care,
Okay then.
because there's a big chest, but alas, we have no key.
Oh yeah, we don't, do we? We need the key for that.
Indeed we do.
Hmm.
So for now,
We go into this room.
where we will continue our bomb-posting ways.
If it works, it works.
Potentially with a sprinkle of magic powder, depending on whether or not this fellow here is going to drive me nuts. He's gone.
Well played.
Whoops. This
Does it
room is-
really?
It's going to be
does-
challenging without a
Yeah,
control pad.
without a D-pad. That wasn't too bad though.
I managed it.
Only one fall, that's not bad.
Pick ourselves up the key and head up the stairs.
Way to avoid those flying jellyfish.
I am a pacifist.
If you say so.
Or something.
Something. Not a pacifist.
Head through the door. Pray that I don't get killed. Try to navigate the ice. Fail at navigating the ice.
And nice save. That was super close. Nice. Way to avoid those. Well done.
This room.
Hook shot.
Shot our way across. Ow.
Nice.
Kill all of them because I am petty and want revenge.
Obviously. I get it. I would too.
Head up the stairs.
Ooh, more spikes.
Oops, ow. As I get hit.
Good job.
And, unfortunately, we lift that up, makes a chest over there, but if I went over there and tried to come back, I would inevitably die. Not die, but have to head across the spikes.
Oh.
So it appears that... Oh, I see. Sorry, viewer. I just have to be stupid for a bit before I learn how to be smart.
That's okay.
As long as there's progress. As long as we get to the smart bit.
Yes. The so-called smart bit.
The yet-to-be-seen smart bit. We've
Well,
all heard rumors.
well dispatched, enemy.
Kill him, come over here, open the chest, get the map! Yay!
Yay! The map, which we never use.
I don't even know what button opens it.
Probably select, but I don't know what that would be on here. Or
Come
probably still
into
slugs.
this room, and we get the big key. Yay!
Big key is exciting.
Come into this room, this very, very familiar room,
And kill some green penguins.
and do the exact same thing we did last time. Only this time I'll get revenge on this stupid little floating red thing.
Alright, go for it. Get your petty revenge.
Slightly less petty when you consider the fact that it gives me full health.
Yes. See, the revenge is still just as petty. The payoff isn't.
Fair
At least
enough.
that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Not gonna
What
kill
am
the
I
jellyfish?
No need.
That's depressing.
Not really
I was-
sure I'd call it depressing.
I was hoping for completely unnecessary violence towards floating jellyfish.
You missed the part where I said I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, but that's not true. We both know that.
And yet I saved the jellyfish's life.
Only after murdering a poor innocent little floating red thing and a couple of green penguins.
Is it really innocent if it killed me first? Didn't kill.
And the jellyfish
Oh,
hit you too.
yeah, this navigation failure here.
Well done.
Yeah, that was...
Nice dodge.
really just special navigational skills being displayed. Down the stairs. So, okay, I think we are within
Probably time, yeah.
question range. So the question was, do you think there is such thing in the video game world as an unkillable franchise?
Okay.
And while in thinking of this question, I made an interesting conclusion that I want to sort of work into my answer. And I actually think video game franchises have more in common with comic book franchises than any other form of media.
Okay, how so?
Well, in terms of reboots and reusing the same iconic characters,
Okay, that makes sense.
I cannot think of a book that is, has so many iterations, so many reboots, nor films. Yes, unfortunately, we need the other peg to be down, which is where I erred, which is the part of this dungeon that always caused me trouble as a child.
But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. The only movie that I can think of that really, I don't know, it doesn't even really reboot, just kind of changes actors almost, is James Bond, but that's still the same whatever.
But
It's not
even
like
then, it's more the exception to the rule than... or
Yeah.
The exception more than...
Yeah, no, I get you. But no, it does make sense. The comic books, they do,
But I think of Sonic, and Sonic will never fucking die. They have had just released string after string after string after string of bad Sonic games, and yet people still buy
them.
Sonic games.
Yes, they do.
Which, okay,
Yeah.
if people want to buy Sonic games, that's their business.
I mean, yeah, if you want to buy it, that's, up to you to buy it, but...
They're just not any good. I can't imagine who still buys these games, despite the fact that universally they're accepted as being bad.
Yeah, someone does, apparently.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I don't know. To completely die, I would say there are some that are immune to that, at least to some degree. I mean, they're definitely declining.
Like, Mario will never die.
No, it's...
Call of Duty, I do believe, will someday.
Call of Duty will. Call of Duty's already, like, seriously declining, it seems.
But Halo, I don't know if Halo will ever die.
Because they keep throwing out new random ones. I mean, they said 3 was going to be the last one, and that was, totally not true.
Not so much because they do that, but more because they, Sorry, I know what I'm looking for right now. I'm just not really sure what.
Where to find it?
Yeah.
There's your map.
Yeah, this, like I said, this one dungeon, I'm sorry, is the one dungeon where I'm going to just totally blank mentally.
But no, there are series that probably should die, because, I mean...
This isn't about shoulds, this is about whether it will or it won't.
Oh, I know, and that's the thing. They probably should, but they probably won't. I mean, at this point, you know, they've had, like, every single genre of game for Mario, aside from possibly first-person shooter. But, you know,
Only a matter of time.
And that's what I'm saying. There, like, should never be that. But there's been, you know, Mario Racing, there's been Mario Sports, there's been Mario board games, there's been, you know, Mario platforming, Mario action adventure. There was a fucking Luigi game that was like horror. Or horror with quotation marks around it, but still.
Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
But I think of it more in terms of, like,
it's like Mario's
Zelda has just been releasing roughly the same game over and over. Oh, I know where to go now. I feel so dumb every time.
Yeah, it releases the same thing over and over, but it still gets bought every single time.
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't die until I think the people want it to, or I would like to think that it's decline. I mean, I do feel like it's declining.
What? Zelda?
To a degree. I mean, not very much.
I don't think it's declined at all. I think, if anything, it's increased.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. I think maybe not all of it, but a part of what keeps people coming back to it is, you know, reminiscent of the old Zeldas back before they were all just the same thing.
The thing is, even a bad Zelda game is still a decent game.
Yeah. No, I agree, and that's why it's kind of hard to talk about Zelda on this, as the Zelda ones haven't fallen apart like, you know, Sonic has.
And neither has Mario.
No, Mario's just already done everything you can think of.
Even a bad Mario game is still a good game.
Yeah, but I mean, just Mario's been everything. There's no other way he can be, you know, creative, and I think eventually that's gonna just start becoming shit. I think that might have been why Sonic did earlier, because Sonic was always just run to the right, basically, and then they made him run forward, and
now, I will disagree with you that we've done everything.
Yeah? How so?
Well, I don't know. I'm not the great and innovative mind of game development, but I remember the first day I saw the PlayStation 2's graphics and thinking to myself, it will never get better than this.
Oh, no, I'm not talking, like, graphically wise. I'm talking, like...
But what I'm saying is there's still that idea of, like, oh, it will never get better. This is it. This is tops. And I don't agree with that.
No, I don't think it's not going to, you know, ever be better. I think we've run out of genres.
I don't know what,
It's like, unless they can make, like, a new play style, I think every, you know, play style and every, like, setting has been used for Mario. I mean, he's been miniaturized, he's been in space, he's been, you know, in...
But they could find new gameplay mechanics. Like, okay, Mario Galaxy wasn't a brand new Mario game. It still was very much using the same system that Mario 64 established.
Yeah.
But it felt very, very different and very, very new and very, very refreshing.
No, I agree completely.
So I think there's potential still there for Mario, and I think if anybody is going to find it, it's going to be Nintendo.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But I don't think that...
But I have to feel like they're eventually going to run out.
But, you know, this is getting off topic slightly, because now we're arguing Mario.
Yeah, still.
But the point is, do you think that there is... Because Batman's been around for how fucking long? Superman? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
There's some things that people will just buy generation after generation after generation.
And no, and I think Mario and, you know, Link are going to be those. I'm sure 100 years from now we'll still have them, but they will be totally different.
Now that I cannot disagree with.
You know, hell, I'm sure, I mean, there's been like 15 different Batmans, and Superman probably the same. So I'm sure by then Link will be completely different too, and Mario will be freaking purple and be German or some crap, I don't know, but...
The Deutsch Mario.
Exactly. But I do think there will probably continue to be a, you know, Mario and Zelda for until they decide to quit, which will probably never happen because they'll keep being bought.
So we're actually both in agreement.
So we're both in agreement that there are series that can never die, but they probably should, or they're going to change so much that they might not be. They won't be what they are now. But it'll still be.
I'm actually going to go ahead and fight the boss. This video is going to run over a little bit.
Oh, that's fine.
But
they won't.
The reason I want to do this is because I wanted to bring up something else. What do you think about every game? Because it seems like every game nowadays needs to be the beginning of a series if it's a new IP.
I don't like that. I want there to be standalones. I'm the same way with my books.
Well, books are a little different because a book often is meant, like if it's written as a series, it's at least insofar as epic fantasy, which is what I read.
Yeah, I mean your genre.
It was planned to be that from the start.
Oh yeah, no, I know. And my books have, you know, not been so much. But I like a single book, and I like it. That was a pathetic boss, by the way. But a single game. I like to, sit down, play my one game, and, have it be done. As much as I do like continuing the story, I like having the story end, and if it needs to be a trilogy, I can't just, say this is my game, I like this game, I'm done now. It's not, now it's this one, and then this one, and then this one, and it's... I don't know, I think it just takes away part of what makes the game itself, because you don't like the game anymore. You have to like the whole series. You have to do the whole series.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to get in my say on this particular topic, so let's just roll that one. It'll be next time's question, too. It'll give us more time to think about it and respond, because we finished the dungeon, we finished the collectathon. There are 2 dungeons left, 1 more heart container, and then we will be done. Well, we'll be at the final dungeon anyway. So,
cool. See you then, everyone.
All, and we will see you next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Resurrected.